Hello, I am sepheragiron and I'm so excited. Today is launch day. It is the birth of my new creation. Oh, I'm so excited. So today is the launch day of my new creative writing discipline app. And so what's that, you ask? Well, this is an app that you can use on your phone or on your computer, your tablet, your laptop. You can move around to all the different places wherever you want to work at any given time. And it helps you with your writing. So the idea with the app is I say it's like having a creative writing teacher in your pocket. So I developed this app from all my years of teaching, of running workshops, of editing over 500, 1,500 manuscripts. And so I've just compiled all the tips and tricks of all the things I've learned over the years about writing, creative writing, and certainly my expertise, as it were, is or genre of choice is horror, but all genres are welcome into my creative writing app. For when I was editing those 1,500 manuscripts, they definitely were not all horror. I did everything from military to romance, you name it, I've done it. And so with this app, it's so easy to use. I tried to set it up to be easy to use and also tried to set it up so that you feel like you're getting something out of it. So when you do the onboarding, it'll ask you questions like, what are you trying to do? Are you writing a short story or a novel or a memoir? What genre are you writing in? What level of writer are you? Have you never written anything at all? Or have you written a whole pile of stuff and you just need something to keep you focused and on track? You can click whether you want to get lessons or not, and so on. So how you complete your onboarding questions will develop a program for you. And you'll see the program before you hit the paywall. So you can redo it as many times as you like if you don't like, the program that you see. And each program is custom designed just for you, created from whatever you've inputted. And also, if once you do the onboarding and you like what you see, and then you click pay and you go in and pay, and then let's say you're working on your book for a couple of weeks or months and you change your mind, you want to use the app to focus on a different project, you can just go into where it says coach and just tell the app you want to change your project. It'll ask you some questions and then you can just scoot on over to whatever that next project would be. So with the app, I do have it set up. Basically, I feel like almost everyone with how they answer the questions might have the same kind of day. Um, Whether you've clicked you want to write every day or once a week, the writing day will start with a quotation. So these are quotes from writers and other celebrity types of motivational quotes to get us started for the day or night, depending on what time you're writing. It's whenever you click it. Then I have also a writing sprint. And with that, I uh, uploaded a whole pile of my own personal pictures, photographs I've taken over the years, and I chose ones that I find interesting or weird. And so for that, that's for your little warm up of the day. So you can use the photo to do your little warm up. They're usually 3 to 5 minutes, depending on what the app thinks you need. And so you can write your writing sprint. So it's a warm up exercise. Some people may want to use the writing sprint as working on their actual story, and that's fine too. You can use the writing sprint just to a free for all, or you can use it as the first stepping stone towards what you're working on that day. And then depending on how you did your onboarding and what you're trying to do, whether it's a novel or short story or memoir or nonfiction, um, you will have a lesson. You may or may not have a lesson. You may or may not have a quiz. And you will have your writing sessions on the days that you've picked. And so you can choose your writing session to be 1 day a week for 10 minutes. You can choose your writing sessions to be every single day for 3 hours. It's up to you, whatever you want. And so when it comes to the writing sessions, you are doing the writing, not the app. This is not an app that's going to write for you. This is an app for discipline, keeping you on track. So you'll have a spot on the app where you can see your progress, your word count, how many projects you've completed, and things like that. I've uploaded a bunch of little videos that talk about various things, and some of them you can see right away. Some of them will only be unlocked once you have gone through a certain level or lesson category. But I did try to do a little potpourri of just free unlocked ones. I don't want to say free, it's all included. But just some early unlocked ones that may not actually be relevant till later on lessons, but I just wanted to get a little sense of sometimes you want to know stuff in advance if you're like me. So and you can ask the coach questions anytime at all about anything. And so I find this a really fascinating tool. A lot of the lessons I took from my Udemy and CourseBridge courses and the course I taught at the college, and I've inputted all the lessons and lesson plans and data into the app. So it should be, like I said, a creative writing instructor in your pocket. So the app launches today, April 28th, and for the first week, Studio.com is offering a discount, so make sure you grab your early discount price. And there's also a 7-day trial period, so you can actually try out the app for 7 days and see how you like it. And if you don't like it, then you cancel it, and that's fine. No one's gonna hound you down. It's not for everybody, I know. But I think it's for a lot of us. I've been interacting with the app. Well, I've spent about 2 months creating the app, and I have been interacting with it as I'm working on my own novel, just to make sure that these things, like that it's all working, that it makes sense. If you miss a few days, the app will give you a little nudge going, hey, yeah, you're neglecting me. Well, it doesn't say that, but you know what I mean. It'll give you a little notification. And then, because I know a lot of people, especially me, problems can be procrastination, not finding time to write, and writer's block. So the app is very understanding about all those things and will help you work through them. But of course, you have to actually sign in to do it. It's like I missed a couple days, and the app's so happy to see me. It's like, hey, you're getting back on track, and this is great. So yes, you can just input your word count. You may or may not want to input your actual story, but if you do input your actual story, the app will guide you through things that finds has a lot of strengths or maybe some weaknesses. The app will always be asking you questions about your project in the genre that you're working in, like who's your major character, what's the big conflict, and so it'll ask you various things and give you little exercises to work on related to your project. Anyways, I'm so excited. I hope you go check it out. Just check it out. Studio.com/sephra/writer, I believe is the URL, and definitely it'll be in the link. And yeah, I'm so excited because this is a couple of months of now here we are. It's the day of creation, and I'm so excited. My creature is alive. Anyways, thank you so very, very much for watching this, for checking out the app and watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on this video for that matter. And we will see you around. And also you can just email me if you have questions about anything. As always, I've always been available for any of you. Thank you.